It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You are going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki cookies. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori towards away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Aww. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? Don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything. Huh? Look at choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Mika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was still whole. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I can just started recently. I have always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, miss. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Widzisz? Tolus? No pressure at all, no pressure. Nie ma żadnych nacisków. A jak odnośnie tej gry. No pressure at all. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck, thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Miss! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies for another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I will go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Mez to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classroom and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. I see if you can find a poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Mez? Yep. Let's go. Sorry, and I exit the club room. Kurde, powiem wam, że nie kojarzę tej scenki w podstawowej wersji. Tego chyba nie miałem. Wtedy chyba Monika ze mną poszła. Więc może tym razem jestem z Sayori, bo pikowałem przy poemach. To jakoś zadecydowało. To był jakiś czynnik taki. Ale spoko. Dobra, czekajcie, zrobimy sobie save'ika jakiegoś, cyk. Turn. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of the literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We are gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind of? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Yes, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like between my feet. The last reminding flower beacons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its climbing roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I summon this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, but it's but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sorry, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. Wiedziałem. Baka. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast of your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Mez, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed a one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to haul myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh, special feelings. Ooh, motyw romansowy. The two of us enter the castle. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. JJ. Let's see what have we here. Crayons. Okay. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They are the best brand too. They are kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster and paper. And I could drop one by accident. Smack! Yeah! So he bends over and smack her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Czy możesz mnie o coś zapytać? No dawaj. O co chcesz mnie zapytać? Horrorka gram, o co ci chodzi? Visual novelka. O co ci chodzi? Gra się dopiero rozkręca. Spokojnie. Spokojnie, Active Nie napozywuj się tak zbytnio. Fabuła się rozkręci, to zobaczysz. Elementy horroru. Horror psychologiczny, panie. Spokojnie. 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 Visual novelki nie widziałeś? Czy będzie jakiś happy end? To się jeszcze okaże. To się jeszcze okaże. Zależy, jak poprowadzę fabułę. Dobrze, idziemy dalej. I gently brush our bangs to the side. Oh, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some eyes. Mess, where would I even find an eyes around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like unicorn. Okay. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Okay. Ale tej scenki nie kojarzę, kurde, ten z normalnej wersji. Ciekawe, ciekawe. To ja wrócę za 4 godziny w takim razie. Panie, możesz wrócić za tydzień, bo na przyszły tydzień też będziemy dalej łoić. Nie sądzę, żebyśmy ukończyli dzisiaj. Na pewno w przyszłym tygodniu w 5 będziemy kończyć. Także tak to właśnie jest, panie. Tak to właśnie jest. I co mówiłem? Horrorek piękny jest, Piotrunia? I jest piękny. Wszyscy uciekają. Dobrze, dobrze. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and ran out into the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In that moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I peeled them. Sayori here. Okay. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking it from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori presses a bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It will feel better soon. Looks like you clean up the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Mess, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself... Jeszcze raz. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get hurt myself. I'd fall, scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me stop crying. It was almost like you blame yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Okay. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault, kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head mess. I don't think you realize it, but you are always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you are rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you have been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, miss. I'm glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we will each end up for college after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine if ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. Yes, I guess. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make back it to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Actually, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we need? I have it right here. Huh? Sorry, Franklin glances around her side. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, miss. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I will start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone? Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayons box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Sayori, dawaj. Mess, I really love your poems. I can't believe you have been hiding this from me. Huh? I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Nani? Wow. Stop thinking weird things, baka. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. I'm supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even little things like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencils between her hands. Hey, Max, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you have written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I will give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I will get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry, clutches the desk beside her to support herself and is shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah, I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that, but it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I will like it. Dobra, zobaczmy. No i to można kurde czytać. Kurde, trochę długi to jest. Dobra, to może skipniemy, nie? Holy crap! So, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I have really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me to understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep it writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Seriously, always I had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. No dobra. Natsuki, lecimy. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Few what? Well, anything that isn't train wreck, I will take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you will be as good as me someday. That's
Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come on, come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you have been... If you have been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. So it has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone of her fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Aww, Emmy likes spiders. Aww. She likes spiders. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She grows. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issue with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. And do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote to be easy to relate to. Anyway, everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you are afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about someone's likes as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, they're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. Is that what I do best? After all, I don't like reading unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. O, pięknie. Czyli to też będziemy pisać poemy, tak? Dobrze. Yuri. Let's see what you've written to for today. Well done, as your skills are already improving. Really, thanks Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot, huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metamorphs can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise, I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you like to read it. Of course. Is the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay. O Jezus, tam ma takie pismo, że kurde, masakra. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metamorphical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah.